My name is Carlyn. I'm 36 years old, I've been married for 11 years, and I have two sons ages 9 and 7. And I'm on a mission to inspire people to work hard, learn skills, and persevere. 4.5 years ago, I was like many other young mothers. I was unhappy with my body, lacking energy, and looking for something I could call my own outside of caring for my family. After the devastating stillbirth of my third child in the summer of 2012, I made a decision that changed my mind, body, and heart. I would get healthy for my family and live the life I was intended to live by moving my body and doing hard work. 4.5 years later, I've lost 150 pounds and maintained that loss for almost 3 years. What I've gained in life, however, is the real story.
I've really loved old houses for as long as I can remember. I remember driving around when I was a little girl with my mom, and we would take a look at old houses, and she'd point out the different kinds of architecture that she liked, and if and when we got a chance to actually go into these houses, it always struck me that the walls just seemed to speak to you. They were just dripping with character. And I started this whole journey in carpentry school because I just wanted to learn how to fix my own 100-year-old house. I had the time, I had the energy, I had the desire, and I really thought I could open my own business remodeling old homes. So I found a program, Southwestern Michigan College in Dowagiac, Michigan, and I presented it to my husband, and I asked him, I said, "Hey honey, what do you think about me going to construction school?" And he thought about it for a few minutes, and he went, "That's not the dumbest idea you've ever had." I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Michigan State, and I was a probation officer. And oftentimes in probation, you just really can't see the work that you're doing with people, and you don't know whether or not you're making a difference. And that was the one thing that really drew me to carpentry, is that I could see the work that I was doing. I could, I could tangibly touch it. I was going to bed tired, and I was working hard, and I was getting up, and I was doing it all over again the next day. I was a little self-conscious at first. I'm not going to lie. I was a little self-conscious at first when I started my program, but I really love to bake cookies for people. So on the third day, I showed up for class, and I baked these guys cookies, and darn, I had myself 20 new friends. I came early, I stayed late, I worked harder than anyone, and I made it my mission to learn my field. And it wasn't too long that I realized that this was so much more than just fixing my house. This was really my calling. I was a woman, I was a mother, I had a bachelor's degree, and I was attending trade school. My community of Elkhart, Indiana is just begging for skilled labor in the RV industry. And I had a new story to tell about the trade that I was learning, and my message really resonated with people. I wasn't your typical construction worker, and I had a lot of energy, and people were watching me, and they were watching the blog that I was writing, and it became really clear to me that this is just about leaving a legacy that's far bigger than me. This is about giving back to my community. And more importantly, it's about teaching my sons perseverance, and that, if we make the choice to fight on and fight our battles, we can turn what's meant to destroy us into ultimately what defines us. It's about showing people the value of hard work and really the satisfaction that's missing, in people's lives when they're not doing a job well. It goes into more than that. It's even debt freedom. People can be their own bosses. Teaching people these skills that perhaps they can pass on to other people and, really create the next generation of skilled trades workers. My name is Carlyn McClelland. I'm a first-year carpentry student at Southwestern Michigan College in Dowagiac, Michigan, and I'm applying for an on-air internship with This Old House Generation Next.